Hello, good morning. I welcome you all to this particular lesson where I'm going to teach you this important topic called electromagnetic spectrum. This is one of the major topics that don't miss in an exam. So even as I teach you this wonderful topic, make sure that you are able to write down certain notes. You are able to remember if possible. These are one of the major topics that don't miss in an exam. So even as we are waiting for other people to join in, those of you that could like to join us, this is Arisonite Learning Academy. So if you want to join us, this is the number that you need to contact. This is my number. So you WhatsApp me using this number that is here. This is the number that I get to use. So it is +26 0971 066747. This is my number. So let's see how we are going to move. So I'm here to prepare you for your exams. So I'm here to prepare you for your exams. That is my number. So under electromagnetic spectrum, what you are supposed to know, or the things that we get to talk about, you know that electromagnetic spectrum, we are talking about, this is as an extension of waves. So you know that under waves, or this is more like a spectrum where we get to find a lot of components. So we are from looking at waves, where we get to define a wave to say a wave is just a disturbance that occurs on the surface of an object, and it is able to transfer energy from one place to the other. So questions in an exam, you are going to see a table like this where they are going to put in certain components. Then they tell you that what component is found there, what component is found there. So I want us to discuss through this together. You get to see how they are arranged. So if I say that, if I put it like this, in a case where I say I'm increasing what? Increasing wavelength this side. So when I say increasing wavelength, so I want you to understand this. Increasing what? Increasing wavelength. So when I say wavelength, certain questions, they will even ask you, what is wavelength? You know that wavelength is just a minimum distance at which a wave repeats itself, or a distance between two successive crests. That is what you are supposed to know and understand. So if this side is increasing frequency, so if coming this side, I'm increasing what? If I'm increasing frequency, hope you are able to see. Increasing what? Increasing frequency. So if I am increasing frequency, what I'm supposed to know and understand is this. So meaning this one that is here should have a lower frequency. Coming this side, you are increasing frequency, increasing frequency. But if you are coming from this point, going this side, it means that you are increasing wavelength. So this one has got the shortest wavelength. This one has got the what? Longest wavelength. So this is what? Longest. Have you seen? I'm going to say longest in terms of what? Wavelength. But in terms of frequency, if I'm coming this side, so this is what? Wavelength. Have you seen? This is wavelength. But in terms of frequency, if I'm coming this side, so this is the shortest frequency. Coming this other side, this is the longest what? Frequency. This one that is here has got the longest frequency. So you need to know how these things get to move. Questions like this do come in an exam. So I want you people to know this. I want you people to understand this. So I believe you've understood what I've just shared here. If you're watching this, don't forget to like this video. So this, which one has got on this spectrum? We've got 7 components that you need to understand. We've got 7 components that are found on a magnetic spectrum. So when we are increasing wavelength, so which one on the magnetic spectrum has got the lowest wavelength? So I want us to be revising through these things together. Which one has got the lowest wavelength? Which one has got the lowest wavelength? I want to see people that are following. These are things that we know, we've discussed through these things. Some of you have studied. So on the spectrum, which one has got the lowest wavelength? Which one has got the lowest wavelength? Which one? So I want to see you people participating. I can see a good number of you watching. So which one has got the lowest wavelength? So this one, lowest wavelength, we are increasing in wavelength, increasing in wavelength. I'm waiting for answers. I'm waiting for answers. Which one has got the lowest wavelength? The one with the lowest wavelength, it must be the one with the what? Highest frequency, because it is increasing. So which one has got the highest frequency? The one with the highest frequency is called a gamma ray. So it is called a what? It is called a gamma ray. This is what you need to know and understand. So a gamma ray has got the what? Shortest wavelength, but longest what? Frequency. This is what you need to know. This is what you need to get and understand. Hope you are able to get this. So questions can come like this in an exam. So you just have to know this. If you are watching this video, don't forget to share. Don't forget to comment and let me know where you are watching me from. So what we are going to do now, which followed by what? Followed by what? I want us, so the next one, after gamma ray, the next one, which one will get to follow from gamma ray? Which one are we going to follow? We are following increasing what? Wavelength, increasing wavelength. So I want to see you people participating. I don't know why. Do we know these things, or maybe it is the first time you are getting these things? Apart from the gamma ray, we are following increasing wavelength. The next one is X-rays. So I can see it's like people don't know these things. I can see from the response, people don't know these things. So this is X-rays. Aside X-rays, which one gets to follow? Just after X-rays, which one is going to follow? So which one is going to follow? X-rays. So from X-rays, which one is going to follow? From X-rays, which one is going to follow? Which one is going to follow? Which one is going to follow? I want us to be revising through this. It is called ultraviolet. Have you seen ultraviolet? This is what you are supposed to know and understand. From ultraviolet, which one is going to follow? So this one is called UV. So from ultraviolet, which one is going to follow? The one that is here. It is what? Which one is here? It is called visible light. You need to know it is what? Visible light. This is what you need to know. So this is visible light. Like a rainbow, you need to understand all those things. So from a visible light, which one is going to follow here? So I can see the madam participating. Only one person has participated a lot. So from this one, what is going to follow here? Infrared. It is infrared. So it is what? Infrared. This is what you need to know. From infrared, which one is going to follow? Which one is going to follow from this one? Which one are we going to have from there? Which one is going to follow? From infrared, so yeah, from infrared, which one is going to follow? From here, let me see people participating. These are things that we already know. These are things that we are supposed to know. So from infrared, which one is going to follow? From infrared, it is called what? Microwaves. So microwaves. This one is going to follow. Then the last one is called what? Radio waves. The last one, these are called radio waves. We can call them TV waves. It is just one and the same. So this is a spectrum that you are supposed to understand. Have you seen? This is what we are calling an electromagnetic spectrum. So the way questions will be coming in an exam. Questions will come in a way that they can just remove one component here. So have you seen, if you start from a gamma ray, they may ask you which one has got the longest. So if I say which one has got the longest wavelength, what is the answer? Longest wavelength, what is the answer here? What is the answer? Which one has got the longest wavelength? There are these arrows that I've put here. This one increasing wavelength. So now, which one has got the longest wavelength? from this spectrum. This is a magnetic spectrum. So which one has got the longest wavelength? Let me see your answers. I want to see people participating. What is happening? I think on this one, which one has got the longest wavelength? I can see radio waves. How about other people? Which one has got the longest wavelength? Longest wavelength is what? Radio waves. So we can say what? We can put radio waves, or what? It can be radio waves or TV waves. It is just one and the same. Have you seen? So if a question was to come in an exam, they ask you which one has got the longest wavelength. So here, increasing wavelength, you are increasing. So you are starting from 0, you are increasing. So the one that is here, it is called what? It is called radio waves or TV waves. So it is the same one that is having what? This one is the one that has got the longest wavelength. So the way a spectrum can be, I know some of you know it the other way around, but this is how it is supposed to be. When you start from this one, so you are starting from this. If you do it like this, it is just one and the same. So you need to know that the one with the longest wavelength is TV waves or radio waves. It is just one and the same thing. So you need to understand that part. You need to make sure that you know that. So you are increasing in frequency. When you are coming from this side, you are increasing in frequency. So it can come in any ways. You just need to know that from wavelength, from TV waves, going this other side, you are increasing in what? Frequency. It is frequency that is increasing. But from gamma ray going like that, you are increasing in wavelength. You need to know this. So if I say which one has got the highest, if I say which one has got the highest frequency, which one has got the highest frequency here, which one has got the highest frequency, what is the answer? Which component has got the highest frequency here? Which component is having the highest frequency here? Which one is having the highest frequency? So which component is having the highest frequency? Which component here? So I want to see people participating. We are revising through these things. So which one has got the highest frequency? Which one is having the highest frequency here? It is what? Gamma rays. So it is a gamma what? A gamma ray. It is a gamma ray. A gamma ray is having the highest what? The highest frequency. So these are some of the things that you people supposed to know. This is what you need to understand. So if they ask you, sometimes they can even ask you, what is an electromagnetic spectrum? A question can come like that. You need to be able to give a definition. You say, okay, an electromagnetic spectrum, this is just a range of electromagnetic radiations. So all these that are here, these are called electromagnetic radiations. So it is just a range of electromagnetic radiations organized by what? Frequency or wavelength. So all these are organized by frequency. From here, we are starting from lowest frequency to highest frequency. From here, it is wavelength, from shortest wavelength to longest wavelength. So when you see something like what is an electromagnetic spectrum, you need to tell them that this is as a range of electromagnetic radiation organized by what? Frequency or wavelength. This is what you need to know and understand. So these are simple things that you are supposed to know. These are simple things that you need to understand. So I want you people to know this. I want you people to understand this. These are things that you need to know. These are things that you need to understand. So you need to make sure that you are able to understand this. You are able to get this. These questions can come. Aside knowing this, you will know that these are just coming from the extension of waves. So now, you need to know the use of each component that is here. You need to know the use of all these components that are there. So we are going to start with what? We are going to start with gamma rays. What is the use of a gamma ray? What is the use of a gamma ray? So what is the use of a gamma ray? if a question was to come, what is the use of a gamma ray? So the use of a gamma ray, we get to use this one in medicine, radiotherapy. So it is used in what? Medicine. So I'm going to say this one is used in medicine. We get to use this in medicine. To be specific, we are talking about what? Radiotherapy. So this is what you are supposed to know and understand. Have you seen? It is used in medicine. To be specific, that is what? Radiotherapy. So this is what you need to know and understand. I can see an answer here. It is used to treat cancer. So the good part with this gamma ray is that it is able to cause cancer and it can also treat cancer. This is one of the major components on this spectrum. You know that when you expose yourself to these gamma rays, cancer is caused. And if you've got cancer, you discover that these gamma rays are able to treat cancer. So the same thing that can cause cancer is the same thing that is treating what? Cancer. This is what you are supposed to know. So these are just some of the things that you need to know and understand. You also need to understand that these ones can also be used in disinfections. It can also be used in industries. You can also use them in industries, disinfections. We get to use what? Gamma rays. This is what you are supposed to know and understand. So these are some things that you need to know. These are some things that you need to understand. So let's make sure that we know this. Let's make sure that we understand this. We go to X-rays. What are some of the uses of the X-rays? So we are discussing through this. What are some of the uses of my X-rays? So this one is just used to examine. So it is used to examine what? Most areas, to examine most areas of the body. Of the what? Of the body. This is what you need to know and understand. So X-rays, these are used to examine most areas of the body. To be specific, you discover that these ones will now try to examine bones. So body checkups in hospitals, we get to use what? X-rays. I like this answer. So for when your bone is broken like this, there are X-rays that are used. Have you seen? So to check joints and bones. So for checkups, okay, I've got this and this in my body. Okay, maybe this bone is not it's not well positioned. Maybe all those things we get to use what? X-rays. So this is what you need to know. These are some of the things that you need to get and understand. So for example, bones and what? Joints. So those of you that are doing biology, I think these are simple things because you get to discuss through these even in biology. We move now to that other one, which is ultraviolet. I'm going to say UV. That is ultraviolet. So what is the use of those ultraviolets? What is the use of those? So ultraviolet is just used to kill. So killing what? Killing bacteria. This one is used in killing what? Killing bacteria. We get to use some of these ultraviolet in killing what? Bacteria. This is what you are supposed to know. This is what you need to know. So if we want to kill bacteria, we get to use these ultraviolet. So a question can come on any of these. So you just need to know this. Those of you under my online lessons, I think you are writing down these things. So make sure that you write them down. Even as you are studying, you are getting these things. So this is just treat this as part of our lessons. So this is what we are doing. So if I tell you, amongst these components, which one is used to kill bacteria? It is what? It is ultraviolets. We get to use these ultraviolet in killing what? Killing bacteria. We now move to that one, which is called the visible light. Visible light, I think you know it. This one, visible light. Have you seen? Visible light. It is this light that enables us to see. It is a visible light. So here we now get to talk of maybe a rainbow all those things. Have you seen visible light? There is a visible light here that is making me to see. Even what I'm writing here, there is a something called visible light. That one. So these are components. I'm discussing with you each components. If questions was to come, if you check through past papers, you discover that these are major questions that do come in an exam. And people find it difficult to answer this. So if you're watching this video, don't forget to like, don't forget to share it. And if you are a GCE for 2025, we are starting lessons. We've started lessons for 2025. So you can even join us. This is a school I teach every day. So there's a timetable. When you join us, you've joined a school. You know that when you are in school, you get to have those subjects, 5 subjects a day. This is a school. There's a timetable that we get to follow. So I want you to understand this. These are simple things that you need to understand. These are simple things that you need to get. And we now go to another one, infrared. So what is the use of those infrared? What is the use of infrareds? Who can give me the use of these infrareds? What is the use of infrareds? What is the use? So what is the use of these infrareds? What is the use? So what is the use? Who can tell me the use of these infrareds? What is the use of infrared? What is the use? The use of infrared, I think people know this. So you discover that the use of this is used in what? Remote controls. Remote controls. It is used in what? Remote controls. It is used in thermal imaging cameras. So it is also used in what? Thermal imaging cameras. We get to use what? Infrareds. So cameras. We get to use what? Infrareds. This is what you need to know and understand. It is used in fiber optic cables. This is what you are supposed to know. There are a lot of things. So I'm just teaching you this. You know them. If questions were to come in an exam, you need to be able to answer them. You need to be able to write something on this. So they may not come, but the sure thing is that these questions don't miss in an exam. A question under this will not miss in an exam. It can come under multiple choices. It can come section B or section C. So you just need to know these things. You just need to know them. We go to this one. We go to microwaves. This one, I think we all know microwaves. So microwaves, what is the use of these microwaves? This one, I expect everyone to comment and answer here because we know the use of these microwaves. We know the use of these microwaves. So what is the use of these microwaves? What is the use of these microwaves? What is the use? So what is the use of these microwaves? What is the use? These are simple things. We know that this one, apart from saying that it is used in ovens, where we want to warm something, apart from this, I think we all know this. Okay, it is used in that warming some food like that. But the major one that you are supposed to know is that this one is used to detect speeding cars. It can also be used in what? Telephone communication. But mostly we get to use this in what? Ovens. This is what you are supposed to know and understand. The last one, which are radio waves. So radio waves, those ones are just used in telecommunicating purposes. So this is what you are supposed to know and understand. So this is something that I add for you. This is something that I had prepared for you so that we revise through. So these are major things that don't miss. Those of you that want to join, those of you that want to be part, this is my number. So you text me on this number. This is my number. It's only 100 kwacha per month. I teach every day. There is a timetable that we get to follow. So I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you pass your science, biology, and mathematics. So we've also started English lessons. So this is where we are going to end from. So make sure you master this spectrum. They will just remove this. They will remove this and they are going to remove that. Then they put X there. They even put a Y. Then they tell you, name the components X and Y. So if you don't know this spectrum, you can find it difficult for you to answer a question. So you just need to know this. You need to know how to go about this. These are simple things that we need to know. These are simple things that we need to take advantage of if they are to come in an exam. So this is a lesson that I had for you. Thank you so much for connecting. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. And those of you under my online lessons, we meet 21 hours on Telegram. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like and share.